Hi guys, welcome to today's video. My name is Anna. I am a makeup creator and educator specifically for people with hooded eyes, and today I am super pumped for this video because we're going to be trying out the new Natasha Denona Berry Pop collection. It might be her Valentine's collection or we might see something else in the future. I'm actually not sure as of now. I received the entire collection today in the mail and it looks gorgeous. I purchased it all myself. I am excited to dive right in, so let's get into it. We are going to look at the entire collection, swatch it, try it out on my face, as well as compare these items to some of the existing Natasha Denona products because let me tell you, there are some things that I immediately thought of when I saw this new collection. But let's get into the first item. So this is super, super beautiful. This product is called Berry Pop Cheek Trio. So it is a blush and highlighter palette. And it is basically the same type of component and thing that we had in the My Dream Chick Trio that she came out with in 2022. 2022? Yeah, 2022. And I absolutely adored this product. So of course I wanted to buy this one. And oh my gosh, when I opened it this morning, I am in shock. This is right up my alley. The promo pictures kind of looked a little bit like this would be very, very red, but it's not. In real life, it looks more mauvey, but still bright and still like it's gonna work for a lot of different complexions, which is always a plus. And I'm honestly in love with this. So this product is gonna retail for $48. I got it off of Natasha Denona website. You can use my code Anastasia15 to save some money or somebody else's code. Just make sure to save that 15%. It's a big deal because this brand is not cheap. And we're going to have a cream blush in this palette as well as a tinted glow cream base and a dream glow. Now I know this might sound confusing to some people who are not familiar with these kind of formulations, but it's kind of explained pretty easily the way she applies it. She starts with a cream blush, then kind of the cream glow base, and in this case it looks like it could be the transition from like blush to highlighter because of the shade and how unique this is. And then she tops everything with a dream glow highlight, which is just going to be a highlighter in a powder formula. So I'm honestly just so afraid to touch it because it's so gorgeous, but we gotta swatch it and see what it feels like. I adore her cream blush formula. That other cheek palette is actually my favorite cheek palette from her collection, from her line, and we're going to compare the shades obviously, but they don't look alike at all, so I'm not worried about that. I'm so happy I picked this up. So these products are made in Italy, so it's going to be that beautiful, beautiful, the best of the best formula, which I'm so excited for. So let's go ahead and swatch the cream blush. Of course, it feels super creamy. Wow. This shade, OMG, I'm sure that we can build it up or like kind of tone it down. Insane. This felt so stunning and so creamy. Honestly, just wow. Just wow. I'm in love with this already. Let's try the cream highlighter. So this formulation, sometimes I wear this highlight, not this shade, but from the previous palette just on its own. It's just a beautiful, beautiful cream highlight. This is also super, super pigmented. Wait, you guys. I'm a little bit scared now. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is gonna actually look gorgeous on deeper skin tones, deeper complexions. I feel like this is going to complement so many different people, and I'm pumped for this. Like, I can totally pull it off, but people with darker complexions will also be able to enjoy this product, which is just amazing. And then the highlighter, I feel like it's just kind of a typical highlight, nothing special besides the beautiful, beautiful formula that Natasha Denona has. So yeah, it's gonna be your champagne color. It's actually blinding and super, super creamy. Wow, just wow. Take a look at the swatches right here. So we got the blush, the cream highlighter, and the powder highlighter. Obsessed. So the collection also comes with a lip combo. We got a lip liner and a lipstick. And once we apply the cheek products, we're going to get into swatching and lip application. So just so you know, I have already powdered my face. I have some contour, obviously foundation, concealer, no blush whatsoever, and I know that this formula, if it's just as good as the other cheek trio, that it's gonna work well on powders, which is very exciting. And that's why, like, I really love the quality of Natasha Denona products, because it's just so forgiving. I'm gonna pick up one of my favorite blush brushes. I have some blush on my finger here. So this is by Half Magic Beauty. This is their paw blush. Like, I'm gonna put the link in the description box, but it's just really good for cream products. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick some up. I don't want to pick up too much because, as we all saw, it is super pigmented. I'm actually gonna try it out on the back of my hand first. Okay, we can pull this off, and I'm gonna go kind of up. Okay, hello pigment above where I placed. Oh my god, is this too much? Okay, it is very pigmented, let's just say that. And honestly, I do love this shade. However, you should go super light if you have a light to light medium complexion. I'm just using my sponge with powder and foundation, whatever is left there, to kind of sheer this out. But this is what we're looking like so far. I do absolutely adore this shade, I'm gonna be honest with you, but I'm a little bit terrified of how pigmented this is so far. But as you can see, I think like I made it work. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so now super carefully, I'm gonna go ahead and dip my finger into the cream base. It's actually way more creamy, in my opinion, than the one she had in her previous palette. I'm going to work it into the back of my hand because I don't want to overdo it, and I'm going to press it kind of where the highlighter and blush meet to add that glow. Now, I have super textured skin, so probably not the best decision on my part, but I love makeup and I don't care, so I'm still going to apply cream products on the textured areas. I literally just do not care. So I'm going to press that in. Let me grab a smaller mirror. I feel like that's adding glow, but not too much, because I'm so terrified of putting too much pigment over there, because I already look like I've been outside in the freezing temperature for a while. But this looks beautiful. This looks gorgeous. And now to top that off, we're actually going to apply highlight. And this is a product I'm not terrified of, because this shade looks like it's, you know, it's going to match my skin tone. Match, but complement. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up a highlighter brush. Just dip into here, get rid of the excess, and it's usually a very blinding formula, so also just be careful with that. Oh yes, this is exactly what I wanted. This looks so pretty. Wow, just wow. Let's go ahead and, just for the funsies, apply a little bit of this cheek cream blush in the crease to kind of bring everything together on my face and to bring that kind of reddish element into my eyes as well. Is this a mistake? Probably, but also I don't care. I'm just here for the fun. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add a little bit in my crease, just to add some warmth, because I did use a cool toned eyeshadow palette for this look. But honestly, this just added a little bit of the berry element, and I'm honestly in love with this. What do we think? I feel like my cheek has a lot of glow. Probably next time I apply this product, I would go definitely way more light-handed, so I would have less pigment, as well as just, I'm gonna position it a little bit higher. I kind of panicked, to be honest with you, but I have a vision. Okay, I see what it might look in the future if I use the product correctly. But anyways, let me apply it on the other cheek, film a short form video, and let's get into the lips. All right, team, I finished the other cheek, and as you can see, I went a little bit lighter on the blush, and it looks way more flattering. Obviously, if you like that blush cheek, you could go a little bit heavier, but so far, I'm really pleased with what it's looking like, and I'm excited to kind of try that product a little bit more. So let's get into the lip products. We got Natasha Denona's iconic lip crayon in the shade Berry Pop, as well as a lipstick to go with, Berry Pop. And so the lip liner retails for $24. The lipstick retails for $27, which is a hefty price. I do like me a bright lip sometimes, not necessarily red. I do prefer more berry tones. This is why I picked up both these products, because they just looked very unique and very beautiful. However, we will get into this, but I do want to mention that last year she launched these lip sets, which they look a little bit different because these are not her lipsticks. These are more like what are they called? So these are called Lip Stiletto. So they're a little bit different, but look at the shades. The packaging looks similar. The shades look similar. So we'll definitely compare these at the end of the video, but let's have a look-see at the new collection. I actually like have to look at the name of the lip crayon because these just look identical. So I actually like have to look at the name to make sure that I'm picking up the new collection, which is a little bit frustrating, but also I'm just nitpicking here. The quality of this is perfect. What I do want to say is that Natasha Denona's lip liners are my favorite formula of all of the makeup brands because they actually stay for a very long time. I found that out because I wasn't at an Ulta. Yes, I was at an Ulta, and a person who works for the brand was there, and he literally put all of the crayons up in the back of his hand, then like waited for like a couple minutes, and then tried to kind of get rid of those, and nothing happened to them. And so that day I bought 5 lip liners, and since then I only wear Natasha Denona lip liners because it is some kind of magic, you guys. So Berry Pop lip crayon, let's have a look. This formula is actually very soft, very creamy, very beautiful. This has a plastic pencil component, but it is going to be okay to sharpen it with a regular pencil sharpener. I know a lot of people struggle with that because they don't know if they're supposed to sharpen this or no. Well, let me tell you, you're supposed to do that, and it's gonna be fine. So let's go ahead and swatch this Berry Pop shade. Ooh, right away, so creamy, so gorgeous, and I love it. Wait, I love this shade. I absolutely adore this. It is deeper than your typical red, and it just looks really, really gorgeous. Okay, so now that I'm doing this, I kind of want to swatch other lip liners right here. Should we do it? Should we do it? Yes, we should. So last year she came out with 2 different lip crayons in the shade Amelia, which is going to be a bit deeper red, and that is what I think is going to look close to this one. And then shade Gigi is more orangey red. I loved these. I preferred Amelia, the deeper one, but they were both good. So let's do Amelia right next to this one. Okay, yeah, Berry Pop is definitely deeper and more berry toned rather than Amelia that is more red. And just for the funsies, I'm gonna swatch Gigi right next to it. It's not gonna look anything alike, but nonetheless, let's see. All right, so here are all of the lip crayons. We got the newest Berry Pop right here. This is shade Amelia from last year, last year, and shade Gigi from last year. I gotta say, Amelia and Berry Pop look a little bit alike, but at the same time, Berry Pop is way more cool tone. Okay, so let's do the same thing with the lipsticks. This is the new one, Berry Pop, and when I tell you, I literally gasped when I looked at it. Look at that shade. It looks very matte. It looks very gorgeous, very luxurious. It has the signature ND embossing right here. Embossment? I don't know that word. You got me, you got me. So let's go ahead and swatch it on the back of my hand as well. This is going to go with that, oh God, I'm so bad at this. This is gonna go with that lip liner. Kind of like a deep, cool toned cranberry shade. Almost like the color of blood, you know what I mean? It is gorgeous. I feel like it's gonna look stunning. I cannot wait to put this on, but just for the sake of our experiment, let's swatch the last year's collections lipsticks as well. So obviously they come in a different component and they're gonna look a little bit different. The formula is different, but we're gonna swatch just to compare the colors. So this is the shade Amelia. These are actually like last year's collection. They're super, super long wear. Yeah, you can see Amelia is way more warm toned, and Gigi is going to be even more warm toned because that one is more orange red. So I can clearly see the difference. And if you have last year's lipsticks, but you still want to pick up this year's Berry Pop, go ahead and do that. They're definitely not dupes. The formula is different. Last year is a way more matte. This one looks very creamy and very soft and very like comfortable, as well as way more cool toned and way more berry rather than red. Super, super pumped. Let's put this on my lips. This lip liner, honestly, is just perfect. I adore this. I'm going to darken the corners. So we're going to go ahead and apply the lipstick. It is amazing. I'm literally so excited to put this on. super comfortable. I don't feel anything on the lips, and I know that like it's gonna be super long wear. Alright, you guys, I finished my makeup look. I finished the lips, and honestly, looking at this right now, this is a very unique shade, and this is the shade of red slash berry that I am so in love with, and I know I'm gonna get so much use out of this lip combo because this is a red lip, but make it wearable, make it comfortable, make it a statement, but also somehow more muted. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I know that the quality is amazing, and I know that it's gonna wear a long time. I was just really interested and intrigued by the shade, and I do see that it is very different from last year's collection and from anything that I have in my collection. So I am super happy that I picked this up. Again, if you want to pick it up, I suggest going on Natasha Denona website and use my code Anastasia15 or anybody else's codes, just because it's going to get you 15% off, and this is a hefty price, so definitely save some coins on that. As far as this goes, I wanted to go ahead and swatch it next to this cheek trio. So first of all, let's just look at them. Are they related? Definitely. Wow, this one looks so muted compared to the new one, right? Doesn't it look so muted and so wearable? But I love both. I do love both. So let's go ahead and swatch. I'm gonna do blushes side by side. So last year's, or was it like a year and a half ago already? And this year's, the formula is exactly the same. The shades are extremely different. Wow, they are so different. This is super, super muted, mauvey, kind of, even looks very warm tone compared to this like bright berry tone. So here is the cheek, my dream cheek trio. This is the berry pop cheek trio. Obviously very, very different, nothing alike, just the same cream blush formula. Then we're going to go ahead and swatch the cream highlighters. These are also going to be super different because this one is kind of champagne color, and as we saw, the other one is very, very pink and vibrant. So here are the cream highlighters. Again, super, super different. My dream cheek trio. Oh, what a gorgeous shade. And berry pop trio. As you can see right here, also nothing alike. Now, the third one is what might be kind of dupable, Dream Glow. Is this exactly the same shade? It might actually be exactly the same shade because this one is also called Dream Glow. Huh? I don't know. What do you reckon? So this is last year's. This is newer formula. I feel like the newer one has a little bit more peachiness to it, but also a little bit more shine and maybe a little bit more warmth. I'm not sure. So this is the Dream Cheek Trio. This is the Berry Pop. Yeah, definitely a slight warm peachy pink hint in the new palette, which honestly I'm happy about that because that means that we have all three new shades in this palette. And as much as I love this guy, this is literally my favorite face palette. I also bought it with my own money. I did receive payout from Natasha Denona sometime last year, but none of these collections. These collections I purchased myself, and I was super happy I picked this up. I travel with this one all the time, but I will make sure to use this way more this year. I mean, not way more this year, but use this guy rather than the other one because I'm in love with these shades. I need a little bit more practice to make sure that I don't over apply it because it is just so pigmented. Super, super excited that I purchased this. As a Natasha Denona's collector and a big fan, I'm super, super pumped to have this in my collection. Actually, I liked it even more than I thought I would because it is just a cheek palette and just a lip duo, but it gives me this gorgeous fresh berry look. And even though my skin is not as perfect as the skin of the people of the marketing like campaigns and PR pictures from this collection, I still feel gorgeous, fresh, and beautiful. So there you go. This could suit a lot of different people, and I cannot wait to wear this more. I'm gonna leave everything that I used in today's video and just on my face in the description below. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in picking this up, if you're passing on this collection, what else are you interested in? What are we looking forward this year? Are we looking for more Valentine's collections? Are we over pinks and reds? I am not. Surprise, surprise. I love pinks and reds. But anyways, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.